Today, we are going to be celebrating 100 subscribers. Yeah, this is Martin, and photos just like doodles inside. I think this is my favorite spread. Like, okay, oh my gosh, this one. I think this is my. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Lashe, and today we are going to be celebrating 100 subscribers by looking back on some of my old drawings from 2019 till today. Just again, thank you so much for 100 subscribers, and thank you for supporting the channel. Let's just get straight into the tour. So this sketchbook, I got it in 2019, and you can tell how old it is because it doesn't have any covers or anything. So yeah, let's just start with these four. I don't know if you should use them like this.
Oh my gosh, I have space on this table.
So these four that are detached, I actually don't remember doing them. I just found them recently, and I think there was a point where I wanted to learn anatomy, like full body drawings. And looking back, they're actually really good. Like, I'm kind of impressed because I'm not sure how good I am at anatomy now. I haven't tried to do something like this in a while. These four are actually kind of impressive.
Oh my gosh, I'm not showing you guys well.
Okay, I'll just show you one by one. So this one is a girl leaning over a chair. Yeah, this one is a girl standing in an alley. This one is a boy probably posing on a staircase, thinking about life and contemplating about everything. And this one is another girl. I think she's resting against the wall or something. Yeah, I really like the style of these drawings. I think this one is my favorite. I like the pencil and then the pen on top of it. These are the first set of drawings. I did this in 2019. This book itself is from 2019 anyway. So this is the first drawing that is visible in the book. This is an actress, Martin, and you can tell I used a grid around here. I don't know how much it looks like her. I think it looks enough like her. But I don't know if I made her look maybe older than she is. I don't know if you noticed this. I tried to use markers to go deeper on the hair, but kind of just almost ruined it. So I used pencils instead. But yeah, this is Martin. And yeah, okay. This here is the Dolan twins. They used to be on YouTube a couple years ago. Back then, this was their profile picture, I think. And I really liked it. Just like the whole idea of the blue light and everything. You can tell I really took advantage of that because I didn't use like normal skin colors. I used blue instead. We're already at 2020 in this book. But yeah, what's that? July 24th, 2020. I think a couple of sketches are probably missing. I also really like this one. I feel like if I was to draw it again, it would definitely be better. I think I've gotten better color pencils. Their hair would definitely be better again. If I draw people, I don't draw guys often. I think I just started branching out from drawing only girls a couple of years ago. So yeah, this is the Dolan twins. Okay, kind of obvious. This is from 2020. I haven't seen this picture in so long. In 2020, when a lot of people were obsessed with TikTok and were very popular and, you know, all of that. Yeah. So this is Avani, yes, a makeup TikToker. I think she got popular because of clown makeup. In my old TikTok account, I think I drew it so I could tag her in the account. I thought it was pretty cool at the time. I still think it looks good, but her skin is definitely not how I would color skin now anyway. I have a new TikTok account now. You can follow me on TikTok at Create. Yes. All right. So this one, there are definitely a couple of lips like this in this sketchbook. Because on Pinterest, I found a bunch of lip makeup ideas, and this was one of them. I drew quite a few actually. They were all very aesthetic, I would say. A quick face sketch. Another one, I actually think this is from my imagination, but inspired by that Avani picture. It's kind of tricky, actually, but it's okay. Okay, we're going to one of my very first marker drawings now, and it's upside down for some reason. Okay, anyways, I think this is one of my very first drawings with alcohol markers. Yeah, I actually really like this. I think it's some sort of pop art. This was my first time like having a go at alcohol markers. Oh my gosh, I just collected some drawings. Oh, this book is literally just hanging on by a thread. Okay, whatever this is. I think at some point I was trying to do some sort of DIY drawings, just like doodles inside my book. Okay, let's talk about this first. So over here is like my first time trying to draw myself in different styles. Wait, is it me?
Wait a minute! Who are you?
No, it's definitely not me. No, I'm not light skin and I'm not blonde. So it's not me. Who is this? Okay, I think this, I was trying to draw a character in different styles. Definitely didn't finish. This is supposed to be my style. And it's actually not bad. Right now, I actually don't necessarily know what my art style really is. If I was to draw from my mind, this is really how every person I drew came out looking like this. So I guess that can be my style. This was supposed to be Gravity Falls, and yeah, I just wanted to talk about this because my very first video on this channel is me drawing myself in different art styles. These are more of the lips that I was talking about. So this one is drawn twice because I drew it first and I didn't like this one. And then I think I decided to draw it again. Something about me is I don't really like drawing a particular thing more than once. So I'm kind of surprised that I even did this. I must have really not liked this back then to have drawn it again. Because I just feel like if I draw something once, the next time I draw it again, especially if I'm not trying, it might not be better than the first one. But I mean, that's how you get better though, by drawing things multiple times. But I don't know why. But yeah. But yeah, I'm really surprised I drew it more than once. Sorry. But yeah, just keep talking about it. Okay. I probably found this kind of trend on TikTok. Was it TikTok or was it a friend? I think it was a friend that showed me this kind of marker thing and I decided to try it myself. A random page of doodles. Okay, so we're trying some skin tones. Maybe just more doodles. This was probably from Pinterest. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going in a good direction, so I can see why I didn't finish it. I actually really remember drawing this one clearly. I drew it in like November of 2020. November or December of 2020, and it was from a Pinterest reference called The Ballerina and the Street Rat. I just really like this drawing. Like, I just like the colors, the pink color being mixed with the jading, and then this was really, really good to me. I was so proud of the wrinkles on the shoes. I'm still proud. This is actually I feel like this is one of the best drawings I did back then around that 2020 time. Yeah, I really like this. And yeah, I just really like the overall vibe of the drawing is really good. Okay, this is supposed to be Ariana Grande, but it definitely doesn't look like her. But you remember my St. Martin drawing that I said I used a grid? But yeah, I normally use a grid when I want it to be exact. And of course, if it's not exact, then it's not going to look like that person. So yeah, if you're drawing and you want it to look exact, you could just use a grid. You could do the grid online on the picture and then draw the grid in your sketchbook, which is what I do. That's really the only annoying part, drawing the grid, because then I have to make sure the lines are straight, and the lines are always straight, but it still looks more exact than if I were to do it by freehand. Yeah, so this is supposed to be Ariana Grande. I gave up because it didn't look like her, and I felt like I ruined it with the shading. Her eyes there's something about it that just makes it look rather creepy than actually looking like her. This is another example of me not using a grid. This is supposed to be Beyonce. Are you sure about that? I remember drawing it, and my friends telling me that it actually looks nothing like her, and I agree. Right about this time, I'm starting to get better at the coloring. If you guys to compare this to this, you can tell comparing it to this Afani drawing, everything just looks much more. It's just improving. Okay, this is a rose. I've drawn a couple roses over time. But yeah, this is just a cute rose. This is a water lily. Yeah, I think I was really obsessed with flowers then. This sketchbook is mixed up. I think I was always skipping pages because I drew this in 2020, but that Beyonce drawing is from 2021, and it comes in the page before this drawing. Or maybe I'm just mixing up the timeline. So yeah, we have hair. I'm also really proud of this hair. especially for back then. But yeah, I just like the ingredients and just how all the colors flow into each other. Really me trying to study hands. Okay, so as in 2020, because we were doing school online, I think from here on, some of these are going to be just artworks that I did for class that were graded. So this is still life, and this is shading techniques, hatching, scumbling. I'm supposed to represent a society issue. I think this a bowl of fruits. That was really one of the most popular still life things to draw. Look at the chocolate colored strawberries. I drew this a couple of times. This was also for school. Like a shoe. I think we're done. Yeah, we're done with this one. Okay. So this was my book 2019. Maybe that Beyonce drawing was actually 2020. I was thinking oh yeah, I think it was 2020. At the beginning before lockdown. Yeah. Anyway. So this is a smaller sketchbook, but it's also from 2021, I think. This is just a spread of lips that I got off Pinterest for inspiration. I was just practicing lips, eyes, hands, and the different parts of the body. So this is a spread of lips. I really like how it turns out. These are noses. This is a spread of eyes. I think this is my favorite spread. This is where the spread actually stops with the hands. I never finished it, but yeah, I think that's where it stops. Yeah, there's not really much in this. I was trying to make it a crochet top. I didn't make it. It's not with me here. Yeah, this is a very small sketchbook. It was just like a size sketchbook or an idea pad or something that I wanted to get. And now we move on to 2021. This sketchbook contained a lot of really good drawings. There's still so many pages for me to fill. So let's get into the sketchbook. It's from Arteza. Okay, me swatching my old color pencils. That was Faber-Castell. Here is the first drawing, and I feel like I can definitely see some improvement from the first sketchbook to this one. I definitely decided to go a lot more deeper on the colors in this sketchbook. So this is Baby Dory, of course, from Finding Nemo, or Finding Dory anyway. I actually drew this purely because I wanted to enter this hashtag on Instagram called hashtag Terminators. So there's an artist YouTuber and Timmy Danso art. She has this Instagram challenge. So hashtag Terminators, and then you post on Instagram and then she reviews the drawings that she chooses from the hashtag. Mine didn't get reviewed, so that's unfortunate, but yeah, I really like it though. It's a really nice and really cute illustration of Dory. This is a ruby that I never finished. I stopped because I didn't like what was going on here. I feel like if I didn't follow it this way, I would have continued. But yeah, it just wasn't going the way I wanted it to, so I just stopped. I guess there are sometimes I do draw freehand and it actually ends up looking better than expected. I don't know if you can guess who this is. It's an actress. Her name is Lupita Nyong'o. I think this was actually my first time. This is my first time drawing someone that is black, I think. I never finished it, and I think because I didn't like how it was looking as well. Honestly, I don't think I'm ever going to finish it. There are some times that when coloring on black skin, you see other colors. I was overthinking it. I was over detailed with the coloring. I don't know. You get what I'm saying? But I tried to use purples and red and blues and just undertones. I think I could have colored this normally. I don't think I like it enough to finish it, so here we are. But yes, this is Lupita. This is a bunch of trees. This is me again experimenting with alcohol markers, except this time I put some color pencils on top. This sketchbook also contains some stuff from boarding school in 2021. So yeah, I drew this flower. I was trying to do a half colorful, half shaded kind of thing. So I made this demarcation, but I never finished it. I never liked it. I was just doing it to pass time. This was me observing a weird looking tree from my boarding school common room window. So never finished that either. I can see why.
Oh my god! What is that?
This is also from boarding school, just an eye. This one, I don't think this is from boarding school. So I'm trying to draw a watch here. I was trying to experiment with the markers again like I did with the peas, but I just never finished it. This is a cupcake. This is another picture that I posted on Instagram back then before I started my channel. So just a quick sketch. So this is the first drawing I did with a grid in this book. Yeah, another incomplete drawing. I actually like to complete this one. It's not finished because I was trying to replace my Faber-Castell color pencils. Yeah, so my sister got me new color pencils, the Arteza ones that I currently have. I was saving the drawing for those pencils. Eventually, I did get pencils and I only colored the eye. I guess I just gave up on the drawing. I will probably complete it because it's actually a good drawing. I might use a reference from Pinterest. This is another one that was done with a grid. I think at that point I was probably in a phase where I liked drawing hands. I will probably show you guys the picture, but there's a lot of purple and blue light, so I tried to replicate that on her skin. Yeah, it's really good. Okay. Wow. This is a burger. I just did a video drawing another burger. So yeah, I like drawing burgers. This one is also really nice because this is just a page where I was testing the Arteza markers that not markers, color pencils that I just got. Here is another rose, a pink one this time. The reference I was using her water droplets, so I tried to do that a couple months ago. I did a video where I drew flowers and there was a rose there as well. I think I was trying to do some sort of still life. I guess I wouldn't call it still life since maybe it still is. But I was using a picture, so I don't know if that's also considered still life. I really like the shading on these. I think they are mangoes. I guess I didn't finish it because I didn't like how this thing was coming together, so I gave up on this. Here's just a failed grid page. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, this one. I think this is my favorite drawing that I don't say that I've ever done. Actually, you can see I didn't go all out with the extra tones like blues and purple undertones that I talked about before. Wow, I love it so much. I like her smile. The forehead from here, it's definitely lighter and maybe less impressive than the rest of her face, but from here down, I'm really happy. But yeah, this is my favorite drawing and it's really good. Yeah, so this guy is just in black and white, charcoal and pencils. And yeah, I guess I just really started to want to draw more guys. This is the second guy I've drawn, apart from the Dolan twins from earlier. I like the shading. Yeah, this is really good too. The pencil and charcoal like comes all over everything. So this is just so it's not so messy. I know that there's some sort of fixative that people use because we were asked to use this in secondary school when I took art, but I didn't want to spray it in my sketchbook, so I just left a paper there. That's it. Okay, so this is supposed to be me. I just decided to grab a bunch of items and took a couple of pictures, and I chose my favorite and I drew this one. Never colored it, of course. I don't know if I will. I actually like how this came out. Yeah, maybe I'll color it, maybe I won't. It doesn't really look like me. That's the thing about grid is really like hit or miss. Sometimes you can still draw the grid, but it still won't be exact. There's so many incomplete drawings in here. So this one is a digital grid. If you can see, there's kind of some mistakes here, but I still managed to transfer it successfully onto the page. If you can see the drawing room because I've cleaned it up a bit. But yeah, this is another incomplete drawing.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I think I drew this 2023 December actually. I might color this as well, maybe even on camera. But yeah, I still want to color this. I just haven't had time to finish it. This is another really nice drawing that came out. This one here is my very first YouTube video. This is drawing myself in 4 different art styles. This is Lashe in the Spider-Verse, Lashe in Encanto, Lashe in Ever After High, and Lashe in The Fairly Odd Parents. But it's really nice. This is actually my favorite, I guess, because this one is actually the most stylized. I guess I should have chosen art styles that had more of a specific style that was obvious to tell. I think they are more cartoony because Encanto is pretty. There's a style, but it doesn't seem too specific. My very first YouTube video, I drew this. Also, I used markers on this book, and it has leaked completely even to this page. And yeah, that's why I got my Ohuhu marker pad, so I can do marker drawings in there instead. And here is just a cute drawing of Olaf from Frozen holding a mini Olaf. I just followed this tutorial of a Disney Plus show. Animators teach you how to draw certain characters, and so I drew Olaf. And this might actually be the last one here. I still have many pages to fill though. Yeah, this Arteza sketchbook is really good, and I always keep swatches of the art supplies that I get. Let's move on to the next one. This is my Rowney mixed multimedia palette. Yes, I got this book in 2023. So just take a look. The first 2 pages, this is just me trying watercolor. This is me trying my gouache. And this is my first painting in this book. I recently got the Arteza gouache set, so I decided to draw a couple of landscapes. I love the detail on the trees and the rocks in both of them. This is really good. Right here is the second drawing I've done. This one is another one of my YouTube videos. I used watercolors, my first time using watercolors and markers on this drawing. And yeah, I like how this came out as well. I completed it earlier this year, but I had drawn the actual drawing since last year, December, and it was just sitting there unattended to, and I really wanted to complete it, so I did. So that's why I think I'm going to go back to my Arteza book, and I'll probably complete most of the drawings there as well. But if not most of them, some of them definitely. This is the next one. I really like this one. I like how it came out. It took me quite a while to complete this. I think around 2 weeks actually. Well, I kept taking breaks anyway, but this drawing actually turned out better than expected. This was supposed to be a YouTube video, but I got bored of it. I was trying to do some watercolor flowers. I didn't like how it was turning out, so I just stopped. I'll probably try again, not anytime soon. That's it for this one. I haven't done a lot of paintings, so yeah, let's just move to the final sketchbook for this video. Okay, so the last and final book that I have for this video is probably, I would say, the most popular sketchbook I have on my channel, just because I think I use this one the most. I think out of all of them, this is I only have 8 videos, so anyway, I just think I'll be using this sketchbook more than the other ones lately. Here's just some swatches. So this entire page is me testing acrylic markers. So yeah, just a doodle page. When I was trying out the markers for a TikTok, I drew these flowers and experiments. I drew flowers using markers as a base and then color pencil to add more details. Here's another rose. I think drawing flowers is actually really nice, and sometimes it's easier for me than drawing other things. I really like this page. Just the spread looks really good. Here's just a cherry. Kind of weird, like me showing this page on YouTube. I turned it into an Instagram reel instead. I didn't think the page was good enough. You know, it's kind of okay, but I think it's still okay that I didn't make a full YouTube video out of this. So you can see the process of this one and how I felt about the markers on my Instagram. And this is the most recent and my favorite so far, a marker food illustration drawing. It's so good. This burger I think is definitely better than that burger, but yeah, it's so good. Anyway, it's really good. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. The cheesecake is definitely my favorite. I just really like how the marker illustration came out. This is my first proper marker illustration. As you guys saw before, I've tried to color with markers, colored people, and I colored those flowers as well, but that wasn't fully markers. Honestly, the color pencil really did most of the work on the flower drawing. But yeah, I really like this spread. I like this page. I think that's the end of my Ohuhu sketchbook. So that is the end of the sketchbook tour from 2019 till 2024, well, to this year so far. And it was really nice to see the progress and how far I've come in drawing and in coloring. I think I can definitely tell the difference from the 2019 drawings to the drawings that I did until last year and this year. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for coming to mark the 100 subscriber milestone with me. Thank you again for 100 subscribers. So yeah, I'm definitely excited to continue making more art on this channel and to, of course, filling these sketchbooks, because there's still so much space and there's still so much that I can draw in these sketchbooks, and of course not just sketchbooks but paintings and just all kinds of arts and crafts. I am ready to create much more on this channel. Thank you again for coming. Thank you for sticking around till the end of the sketchbook tour. Hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye.